Welcome friends. In this video I would like to discuss about the topic ISO 9000. So before going to ISO 9000 I would like to discuss about what is ISO. So guys, we all know that ISO means International Organization for Standardization. It is an independent non-governmental organization that develops standards to ensure the quality, safety and efficiency of products, services and systems. So this particular type of organization will develop different types of standards that will ensure a products or services or systems safety, quality and efficiency to the customers. So this organization was founded in the year 1947 and its headquarters is situated in Geneva, Switzerland. So this ISO certification enabled business to provide their customers with their best products and services. And the customers are really happy to see ISO certification products in the markets, and they are fully aware that this ISO certification is fully safety to use. And next we are going to discuss about the current condition of ISO. So ISO today has 24,784 international standards covering almost all aspects of technology, management and manufacturing. And there are 168 members representing different countries. 816 technical committees and subcommittees are there to take care of these standards development. Next we are going to our main topic, ISO 9000. So it is a series of standards developed and published by ISO. So it defines, established and maintains an effective quality assurance system for manufacturing and service industries. So this ISO 9000 family is the world's most western quality management standard for companies and the organization of any size. Whether the organization or the company is big or small, this ISO 9000 help them to maintain and establish their quality management standards to their products and services. So here we can see a diagrammatical representation of ISO 9000. So this ISO 9000 is a series of internationally accepted standards. So it helps organization, before I say the organization is whether big or small, it helps the organization to set up and maintain an effective quality management system. So in this slide we are going to discuss about the 5 quality management system standards of ISO 9000. So there are total 5. First one is ISO 9000, second one is ISO 9001, third one is ISO 9002, ISO 9003 and ISO 9004. So here ISO 9000 deals with the fundamentals of quality management systems, including 7 quality management principles. Coming slides we are going to discuss about these 7 quality management principles. And this ISO 9001 deals with the requirements that the organization wishing to meet and standard must fulfill. The ISO 9002 is the model for quality assurance in production and installation stages, and ISO 9003 is for the quality assurance in final inspection and test. It is for the final inspection and test stages. And this ISO 9004 gives guidance of achieving sustained organization success. These all about the top 5 quality management system standards. Next we are going to discuss about the different types of quality management principles of ISO 9000. Before I said that there are totally 7 quality management principles for ISO 9000. So the first one is customer focus. So for the success of an organization, it depends upon the maximum customer satisfaction. Therefore the organization need to understand the various needs of existing and future customers. They want to meet their customer requirements. They want to align organization objectives with customer needs and expectations. They want to manage good customer relationships. They need to aim to exceed the customer. They want to exceed the customer expectations and learn more about the customer experiences and customer satisfaction. Second quality management principles of ISO 9000 is leadership. So in leadership, in an organization we know that there are 3 levels of management, like lower level, middle level and top level management. So the top level management are the organization leaders. They establish unity and directions to the organization members. So in an organization we know that there are different departments, different types of labors are working, employees are working here and there. So these leaders will control them and direct them to achieve the organization objectives. So they establish a good environment between them. They build a strong trust, equip them, and empower employees. They recognize employee achievements and hard work, and set challenging goals to keep employees motivated. The third quality management principle of ISO 9000 is engagement of people. You all know that, as I said before, in an organization there are various people, various employees are working in various departments. So the people, the organizations need to ensure their abilities, whether it is used and valued. They make them people accountable, enable participation, maximum participation, evaluate their individual performance, enable learning and knowledge sharing between them. Then make an open discussion with their problems and constraints. Then more about the employee involvement in different sections. The fourth quality management principles of ISO 9000 is process approach. So before going to process approach, what do you mean by process? Process means it's a set of activities that we use various resources like people, machine, etc. It will transform inputs into outputs. So every organization there will be series of different types of processes, and at last outputs like product, finished products or service will be made. So this so a desired result is achieved more efficiently when activities and related resources are managed as like a process. It's what told in process approach. The fifth quality management principle of ISO 9000 is improvement. So improvement means it's a little bit change from where we are standing, from taking the organization viewpoint, and the organization want to change, whether the organization in a backward situation they want to change, they want to improve their performance to a better way. So the top management encourage their employees to make improvements, and they help them to improve overall performance and capabilities of the organization, and they measure the improvement consistently, and at last they celebrate the improvements. And next we are going to discuss about the sixth quality management principles of ISO 9000 is evidence-based decision making. So evidence-based decision making means from the title we can understand that we have to make good decisions from the based on the evidences. So FT decisions have to be made by analyzing various data and various information. So when we release this collected data, that we find that if there is an underperforming area, so we have to take corrective actions to improve that improve the performance. So ensure that we have to ensure that whether the data is accurate and reliable, and we have to use different methods to analyze the data, and at last we have to make decisions based on this data, analysis of data. So we have to use different types of tools for good decision making. The last one, seventh principle, is relationship management. In relationship management, we have to manage the relationship between various suppliers, partners, etc. So the organization need to identify and select the suppliers to manage cost, optimize, and share resources, informations, plans with the partners. So they have to establish this relationship with both the short-term relationship and long-term relationship, and to improve and develop activities in the organization. So next we are going to the topic certification process of ISO 9000. So mainly when an organization who needs to obtain ISO certification, they need to apply to ISO register office for registration. So mainly there are 6 stages for ISO 9000 certification. First one is application, second one is pre-assessment, third one is document review and adequacy audit, fourth one is compliance audit, fifth one is registration, and the last one is continued inspection. So coming in detail to the different stages of ISO 9000 certification. The first one, application. Here, when the organization decide to get an ISO certification for their organization, they will apply to the register for their registration. It's what's happening in application. And in the second stage, pre-assessment. At this stage, the registrar will make a rough assessment of the organization. Just look at all things to be needed to be improved in the organization, like that. And in the third stage, document review and adequacy audit. During this stage, registrar will just review the documents submitted by the organization and suggest if there is any improvement needed in the organization. So, and after that, the fourth stage, complaints audit. During this stage, the registrar checks whether the organization has done all the things that is suggested by the registrar during the previous stages. And after that, fifth stage, it's registration. In this stage, after completing all those four stages, application, pre-assessment, document review, and adequacy of audit, compliance audit. Fifth stage, the registration. The registrar awards the ISO certification to this organization after the completion of all the processes. And at that and at last stage, sixth one, continued inspection. After some intervals or time by time intervals, the registrar will continue by monitoring the organization. And next, we are going to discuss about our last topic, benefits of ISO 9000. So while using this ISO 9000 certification by the organization or any companies, there are various types of benefits they are receiving, that it will increase the quality of their customer service. It will improve the customer satisfaction, that customers are fully satisfied while using these ISO 9000 certified products and services, that they are fully aware about this certification. And it is also increase the market share in the market, and it increase the quality awareness between the customers and others. Also, the employees are fully confident that they are producing, or they are a part of making this safety effective and efficient product to the outside market and customers. And the last one, which is the most important benefit, is that ISO 9000 certification is a easy and better documentation for whether big or small organization. So friends, it's time to end up our section about ISO 9000. And in this video, we discuss about what is ISO and what is ISO 9000, and different quality management system standards ISO 9000, its quality management principles, its certification process, and at last we discuss about benefits of ISO 9000. So friends, I really believe that you guys enjoy this section about ISO 9000. So it's time to end up. That's all. Thank you friends. Have a nice day.